different setup on defensive corners. How we're pressing, reestablishing style of play again, and I think from a training standpoint, having depth where that competition every day means something for jobs. So I think we feel pretty good about where we're at. We just need one more piece, one or two more pieces, and I think we're ready to rock and roll.
You talked about Guzman being somebody that you know what you get, and he's what you guys need in that position. How is he fitting in, and how do you think that partnership with Chara is developing?
Yeah, he's going to fit in well because I think when you define a pairing, in a 6 and an 8, if you get the right profile of the two, there's no chemistry that really needs to happen because Guzman is just going to play the way he plays, which complements the way Chara plays, and Chara's going to play the way he plays. And so it's similar when you pair center backs as well. So when I look at those two guys, it's going to be a really easy pairing because Guzman's going to want to come and play deeper and get the ball off the backs and control that space, and Chara's going to want to push on and play as an 8 and play box to box. And in the past, I think there were times where Chara kind of felt like he had to play as a 6, or we played him as a 6, and he's not a 6. Chara's not a 6. If you know Chara and you know the game, he's an 8. He's a box-to-box modern midfielder that gets around and wins balls and presses, and he can get the ball off the backs, but it's not his strength. His strength is winning balls. He's the best ball winner in the league, in my opinion, one of them, if not the. And to be a good ball winner, you have to cover a lot of ground and get around the park. So I think if you sacrifice the guy's best qualities, which sometimes you do when you put a team together, but that's not ideally what you want. And I think we've had to do that. We had to do that last year because of injuries. We had to do that a year prior just because we didn't really have a true 6. So that was that was the first signing we made, and there was a reason because that kind of now allows Nagbe not to have to play there, and it allows Nagbe to be wide where he's best coming inside on that left, and it allows Char to be at his best. It protects the center backs, so in theory allows Ridgewell to be at his best because now he has a little more protection and he has another guy to kind of link with in the build up versus always having to miss out 2 or 3 lines in the pass into Adi directly. Now we have that connection from the back line to the midfield that we didn't have. So sorry, that's a long-winded answer. I like to talk soccer.
You mentioned new guys changing the dynamic. What have you seen out of Romero so far on that front?
From who? Sorry.
From Sebastian.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, again, I think when you scout guys, you always get the question like, how they look today. I mean, they're going to look exactly like we know they look because we scouted them and we know what they're going to bring. So he's very technical. He'll help us keep possession. He's more dynamic than you think. When he does get wide, he can run with the ball and get crosses in. He'll fill the box when there's a cross from the weak side. He finds good spots. He'll defend. He has a good work rate. So while he's a DP, he fits our team. He fits the way we want to play. That's very important. A lot of times you go out and you get a DP and he's a good player, but it doesn't really fit the other guys. It doesn't fit how you want to play and the ethos of your club and the things you want to see. And we felt like he checked a lot of boxes because he can play anywhere on that line of 3 underneath Adi. He can play right, left, or central. He is more of a winger. That's where he's best, but he has the ability to come inside and play in the pocket, which is important to get the ball off Adi and connect with Larry as the second playmaker. He's 2-footed, so you'll get crosses either side from him, and he's proven he can score goals, so I think we'll get some production out of him. And then maybe, arguably, the most important thing is our team won't be playing down a man defensively. He'll defend, he'll put the work in. We can't be down a man defensively. No team in the world these days is good enough to play down a man defensively. The old days of guys like Valderrama who just stand in the center circle and don't defend. It doesn't work in the modern game. So you need everybody defending and you need everybody attacking too. And so we just feel like he fits our system. He fits the way we want to play on both sides of the ball. He's a good guy. That's another key thing. He's a great guy in the locker room. He'll work hard. he checks all the boxes. Yeah, obviously, to get a guy like him, though, you spend a little money, you know. But you know, that's to get a good player, you got to spend money.
You emphasized chemistry coming into this preseason. How's he looking meshing with the guys in the early days of his time here?
Yeah, again, he's a smart player, so that makes it really easy. You know, tactically, you get a player that's not quite as intelligent, it's a little bit harder adaptation because now they're trying to figure out what you want. They're trying to figure out how to play with the other guys. You know, Blanco's a smart player, so when I tell him something, he's already knows it pretty much. But I just reinforce it to him. But he already pretty much knows it. Takes me telling him one time, you know, for him to realize, okay, yeah, I know what he means. And he understands every word I say in terms of English. So those are sometimes issues with the transition. I think it really helped that he spent some time in England. I think that really helped because he's played in different climates. He's traveled. He had a year of learning English. You know, he had to grind there a little bit, and you know, didn't come easy. You know, so I think that was really important in helping him transition here.
Has being a previous teammate of Valeri's helped at all, do you think?
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt because they know each other, and you know, built-in, you know, chemistry and a relationship never hurts in the locker room and on the pitch. They're obviously playing very close together in the way that we want them to play. So yeah, that doesn't hurt. You know, I don't think it's that big a deal because obviously we have a lot of other guys that come in that don't know each other and they fit in fine too. But I think it probably makes the transition a little bit quicker. Yeah. Good. Thank you.
Thank you.